guys, my name is Vicki and I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. If you are seeing me live, you will see this red live button. I'd appreciate it if you say hi and tell me where you're watching from. If you're catching me on a replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay. We're going to go ahead and ink on a shirt tonight. If you're catching the replay or the uploaded version on YouTube, and you have not, please hit that subscribe and bell to get notifications when I upload a video. And if you have not yet, please like and follow my business page, Color Your World, on Facebook. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to pull this up really quick. So I'm going to pass this to my page. I'd love it if you guys could pass this around to, let's see, write a post and post. Okay, done. And then we're going to go ahead. These are silkscreen transfers. These are not a stencil, so they're not open inside. These where you see the words right there, that is a mesh netting, so it's a silkscreen. We're going to use our Chalkology ink tonight. We're going to use Ocean Mist. It's a very light blue, and then white. Ink is permanent, where the chalk paste can be removed on most surfaces. You can ink on pretty much anything that's porous, like cloth. I do t-shirts, hats, tennis shoes, or like canvas shoes, I should say. Towels, tea towels, that kind of stuff. So this is sticky. Okay, sticks to me. It's like this big old sticker, and we're going to go ahead and stick this on there. If I was putting this on, say, wood, anything other than fabric, I would fuzz this to put fuzzing, but this is on a shirt, so there's already. And before we get started, we have our ink mat. This is a mat that goes in between the shirt. So if you do have any bleeding, if the ink goes through, it won't go back to the back side of your. And this is sticky too. This one I've had for a very long time. Like, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I've had this shortly after I started, so it's close to a 3-year period itself. So it's still got some stickiness to it. It's just not new sticky. So get this going here. You just want to kind of get it. Excuse me, I have no voice tonight. I'm going to sit here and clear my throat all night. Okay, so then I just want to smooth it out. I'm going to take this off really quick, so I want to make sure that there's no wrinkles underneath my shirt here. Otherwise we'll get some bleeding. Okay, so this just, it helps hold this down while you're doing it. And, oops. And it also protects the back side of the shirt. So then you just kind of want to, I usually just take like where the tag is, and I can kind of see the tags right there, and kind of eyeball where it's going. And then you just kind of have to guesstimate where you might think it needs to be on your shirt. I know on my shirts I need to have them higher because, you know, I'm not well endowed. So if I don't, then they just kind of get lost in the mix there. So I have mine up higher. Okay, so we have these little silicone squeegees. These are the mini squeegees. We have small, this is a small squeegee, mini squeegee, we have a larger squeegees, and then we have like the 4-inch, it looks like a, almost looks like a ice scraper, it's on a handle, and that's for like big projects, like when I do like the 12 by 12, and I'm doing it all one color, and I want to get it done really quickly. I am so sorry, my voice here. Ink takes a lot longer to dry. So you don't feel rushed, where the chalk is, the air will dry it out quicker. So you have a lot more playtime when you're doing ink. So for the ink, we're going to do blue for the outline here, and then the wording and the bike are going to be white. So I'm going to go ahead and do the white first. Get the blue out of the way. You always want to make sure your hands don't have ink on them. So if you accidentally touch something, especially on the outside, it'll get on there and you can get it off, but it might leave a little bit of it on there and it may be permanent, so you want to be very careful. I always have like little hand wipes. These are just antibacterial wipes I get at the Dollar Tree. I will pull one out because I know me, I will get ink on me. So I'm going to do some white over here. And again, the bike and the wording. And it, like with the chalk, you just run it through the silk screen. You don't want to press overly too hard, but you need it to go through, so you got to get a little bit more pressure on there. When I'm inking, I try to go in like one direction. Sometimes that's not possible when you're doing smaller areas like this though. So if I'm doing a bigger area, then I'll just go like one direction, up, down, or side to side. But when you have something small like this, sometimes you have to do it in multiple directions. And you can take your time, like I said, with the ink because it doesn't dry as quickly, and then you can see kind of where it might need some more. When we get ready to pull it up, I always go slowly. That way if there is a spot I need, I can just lay the transfer back down really quick and add some more in there. So I'm going to talk really quick about, oh my gosh, maybe not. I'm going to try and talk about our club subscription. We have a club that you can subscribe to. It's $19.99 a month. You get one B-size transfer, 3 packets of paste every month. The transfers are exclusive to club members and designers. We're the only ones that get it. This month only, if you join, you get 5 transfers extra. So you get the this month's plus 5 extra. There's like 10 to choose from, but you don't literally get to choose them. They just randomly put those in there. And then as you're doing your club, if you go in and you put in an order as you're signing up, this all has to be done on one thing. So you can't subscribe to it and then tomorrow go, oh, I want to go in there and do this. You have to do it all one time. Do the subscription, you get the 5 transfers. And then if you do a $50 order on top of that, you'll get 5 more transfers for free. The club is $19.99 a month. You get it every month. It's the shipping is always free on the subscription. So yeah, you don't pay for the, I'm like, you don't pay for shipping on any month that you're in the club. Club members always get some kind of special every month, whether it be the transfers or a percentage off of surfaces or other select transfers. So you always have some kind of special going on just for club members. And then trying to concentrate and talk. Sorry. Club members get their shipping, no matter what, how much you order. If you're a club member, your shipping is always a flat rate of $5. And as a designer, I don't even get that. I have to pay regular shipping costs on whenever I order. Or you can become a designer like me. I just do it to make fun things. You can build a team, you can do what you want. I have team members, but I don't go out of my way to try to build a team. If somebody wants to join, I'm more than happy to help them out. But you can do it that way, or just do it to make fun stuff for yourself and get it as a discount and all that good stuff. Okay, enough about that. Let me concentrate on what I'm doing here. So this is sky blue. Sky blue? Ocean mist. I don't know where sky blue came from. Have no idea where sky blue came from. Ocean mist. Now this is a light blue and it's going on a dark blue surface, but it will come out, it'll look really nice. And I know that because I seen another designer use the blue on about the same color of blue this shirt is, so. Okay. Now the fun part, trying to get it on this little thin line without getting it all over. Okay. When I first started doing this 3 years ago, I would never have done a shirt like this without putting some kind of masking tape around the edges. Because I would get to talking and doing my live, and before you knew it, I had gotten off, and yeah, I've gotten better. Yay! Okay. So, I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to have to put some more blue on here. Let me start lifting this up to see. It's showing, but I just want to put a little bit more on there. Got it all over. This is another thing I can never do without getting the stuff, whether it be chalk or whether it be ink, all the way up the squeegee. Why? I don't know. Throw that away, get another one out. fingers clean. Okay, I'm going to lift. See, I just want to put some more because it looks okay now, but I know once it dries, it will kind of look faded. So I'm just going to add some more to that. Now the white is really bright, so with the blue I want to okay, let's try this again. This is the fun part. Again, I'm going slow, that way if I did miss something and I didn't see it, I can lay it back down. And then it also keeps the fibers from the shirt from pulling up so much, because then you get sorry, fuzzies that when they do lay down, it makes everything look fuzzy. Looks like it's blurry. Okay, what did I do with my, there it is. It's back on here. I will wash it. When you do inks, you definitely want to make sure you wash that. You don't want to let it sit, because then that ink will dry in there. It will not come out. You ruin it. Okay, let's dry this really quick, because I'm going to... We're not going to dry it. We're just going to dry the tackiness off of it. Normally I would just let this sit, and I'm going to let it sit for, because I didn't turn my heat thingy on. I usually let it sit for like 24 hours, and then I take my heat press. I have a mini heat press from Cricut, and then I will heat set it I'll take this out and put parchment paper over the top, and with my little heat press, like less than a minute, I'm moving it all around constantly, and then this will be kind of, before you iron it, it'll feel tacky, but once you heat set it, it's smooth, like something like this would be. It's smooth through the touch. You can use a regular iron too, so I just don't like pulling out the ironing board and plugging in the iron when I have my little mini press I can use. Okay, let me put the inks away here. Get a paper towel. I'll put my squeegees on the paper towel. Put the lids on the inks, maybe. So, Ocean Mist and Bright White is what we used. The shirt is kind of a It's a blue, kind of like a, almost like a grayish blue. I don't know what color they would call this, but. So, there we go. Like I said, this will come out, and then I will set this tomorrow. And that is how quick and easy it is to make your own graphic t-shirts. My thing's coming out, so. Shoot. There we go. Getting ink on me. Okay guys, I'm going to head off of here and I will talk to you at some point this week. Thanks for joining. If you have not, please put hashtag replay on the bottom if you are watching it without that lovely little red bite button. Have a great night. Bye.